Do you remember where you were when Argentina lifted the trophy in Qatar? That feeling is coming back. Only this time, it's even bigger. 48 teams, 3 countries, 104 games. The FIFA World Cup 2026 isn't just an expanded tournament. It's a completely new era, with a new format, new qualification paths, and nations making their World Cup debut for the very first time. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know before kickoff: the format, the groups, the host cities, and why this tournament could become the most unpredictable World Cup in history. Stick around. By the end, you'll know exactly what to expect. After 28 years, FIFA is changing the game. Since 1998, fans have known one World Cup format: 32 teams, 64 matches, 1 champion. But in 2026, everything changes. 48 teams, 104 matches, and for the first time ever, a new round of 32. So what does that actually mean? More countries from around the world now have a chance to compete on football's biggest stage. 4 nations, Cabo Verde, Curacao, Jordan, and Uzbekistan, will make their World Cup debut for the very first time. And Curacao, the smallest country in history ever to qualify for the World Cup. For the traditional football giants, the road to the trophy becomes longer, tougher, and far less predictable. For smaller nations, this could be the biggest moment their football history has ever seen. This isn't just a larger World Cup. It's a completely new tournament, with new opportunities, new challenges, and stories the world has never seen before. A tournament this big is simply too massive for one country to host alone. That's why, for the first time ever, FIFA is bringing together 3 nations for one historic event: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. 3 countries, 3 different cultures, one goal: to host the biggest World Cup the world has ever seen. The United States and Mexico already have experience hosting football's biggest stage. The US hosted in 1994, while Mexico hosted in 1970 and 1986. Now, Mexico is set to make history as the first country ever to host the World Cup 3 times. Matches will take place across 16 cities, from New York to Mexico City and its iconic Azteca Stadium, all the way north to Vancouver. 6,000 kilometers of football on one continent. For supporters, this won't just be a tournament. It could be the ultimate football road trip across huge cities, stadiums that are absolute legends in football history, and 3 nations united by one event. If you only remember 2 dates, remember these 2. June 11th, 2026, the World Cup begins in Mexico City, where Mexico faces South Africa to kick off a massive 38-day tournament. Then comes the final, July 19th, 2026, at MetLife Stadium near New York City, where a new world champion will be crowned in front of more than 82,000 fans. Between those 2 dates, we'll get intense group stage drama, the first ever round of 32, and knockout matches where every mistake could end a team's dream. Every game matters, every goal matters, and every moment could become part of football history. The 2026 World Cup won't just be about the teams. It's going to be about the stories that could change football history forever. On one side, you've got the last dance: Luka Modric and Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 players who defined an entire era of football. If they step onto the pitch in 2026, it could be their final World Cup. On the other side, the new wave: Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., players ready to prove that the future already belongs to them. And then there are the names nobody knows yet. Every World Cup creates a hero out of nowhere, like Turkey in 2002, Uruguay in 2010, or Morocco in 2022. And with 16 more teams in the tournament, the chance for a massive upset has never been bigger. A clash of generations, a battle for legacy, and maybe the birth of football's next legend. Watching a World Cup match live in the stadium is something most football fans dream about. But getting a ticket won't be easy. Tickets for all 104 matches will be released in different phases, and the biggest games could sell out fast. For most fans, the best strategy is simple: plan early. But for those looking for a more premium experience, FIFA will also offer hospitality packages with better seats, special access, and extra perks inside the stadiums. 16 cities, 3 countries, 1 World Cup, and for millions of fans, one unforgettable experience. The 2026 World Cup won't just be bigger. It's going to be completely different, with new stories, new surprises, and some of the biggest moments football has ever seen. And this video was only the beginning. In the next episode, we'll explore the stadiums hosting the tournament. From the legendary Azteca Stadium in Mexico City to MetLife Stadium near New York City, where the next world champion will be crowned. But before you go, let me know in the comments, who do you think will win the World Cup? And if you don't want to miss the rest of this series, make sure to subscribe. The World Cup is coming, and we'll be there every step of the way.